Hello there, everybody. My name is Esmeralda. I'm here coming to you from the lovely Pawtuxet village in the city of Cranston, Rhode Island. Today we are going to talk about the deck that started it all for me many moons ago. We will not talk about how many moons, for I am a fair 27 years old. But this is the medicine cards. I tend to call them animal cards, for they have animals on them, so I have always referred to them as such, but their true name is medicine cards. And I have had this deck for a little while. This is the deck that started it all many moons ago. Since then, we've gone many different directions, and we do all kinds of readings here in our little shop. This is still one of my favorites, and if you come in to see me in our little shop in Pawtuxet and you are looking to find out perhaps your past, your present, your future, what you have learned, what is going through your life, what will tomorrow bring, then you might just find yourself getting a pathway spread by the animal cards. There are many other different kinds of things. We do pendulum readings, we do other card readings. Typically when we come into the office, we start the day by calling in the energy and we see what dragons, for we do like dragons here in our little shop, we see what dragons want to come out to play. So I have this fabulous little deck. That is the Dragon deck by Diana Cooper. It has become one of my favorites. And I think this is the one that is calling for a card right now, so let us see which dragon wants to come out and play. So when you come in to see us, what we typically do, for we have an array of different cards set up about the shop, is that you would come in, you would tell us precisely what it is that you are looking for, whether it is a reading, a soul portrait, or whatever happens to tickle your fancy and be on the offering menu. And you would then start from there. If you were to come in for a reading, we would ask you to take a look around the room, for there are many different mediums that we use, and see which card deck calls to you, or perhaps it is the pendulum that calls to you, or perhaps it is just an intuitive reading sitting across the table. Right now, we are going to use the dragons. So typically when I pick up a deck, I like to knock on them just to kind of refresh the energy, wake them up, and let them know that we will be talking. Sometimes I feel drawn to ask the cards permission before I draw. Sometimes I just fan them and they feel ready to go. Other times they do need to be mixed about a bit. I do feel like this is a mix me about a bit. Sometimes the cards pop out. Sometimes they call, sometimes they fall. So one never knows which way Spirit is going to talk. Right now I'm feeling like it is just one card. Sorry about the background noise, if you hear it, but I trust that it is all divinely guided. Let us see which little dragon. Now see how these got stuck in my hand, so which is telling me that it is here. And we have the Lilac Fire Dragon. Transmutes through the power of divine love is what it says here. Open up to transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy, does it not? For I think we should all be pure of heart. And looking at this lovely fella, he has all of these flowers laying about. And he has a flame coming out of his heart. Looks like there's flames around all the flowers. And just so that you have an idea of what I am looking at. Looking at him from this direction, it almost looks like he has 3 legs and horns. And yet I know that that is not the case from looking at the card. And that is all part of the reading. When we look at it and different perceptions, perspectives give us different perspectives. And I do feel like this one wants to partner with him. But when it is the dusty pink dragon from Andromeda, prepares all your chakras to embody higher love. So we've got this one talking about divine love, and now we have this one talking about higher love. So the theme here is certainly love, and the colors do complement each other nicely. Let us see. Prepares all your chakras to embody higher love, accept and radiate higher love, touch others with its flame. Which is funny, for what did I tell you about the first card? That there was flames all around the flowers? And now the second flower. See how spirit plays with our tongue sometimes. Which is funny. Touch others with its flame. Yes, for I do believe that when we spark that love inside of us, that love sparks that flame inside others. And as I look upon this pink dragon, there are musical notes all about. And in her little hand, she holds a little bug that looks like it's dancing to the little music that is being created. And there is this cosmic swirl and almost glitter that comes from the cosmos onto her head and her wings and her tail. And she looks like she is truly just there in peace, just enjoying. Perhaps that is what this fellow is doing. He is dancing to her music. And with those flowers, there are flames about, and that fire of passion then works with her music, and that gets spread all over the world. And you can see in the cosmos behind her how those ripples just ripple out into the universe. For what we reap is what we sow. So it is important to be kind and to be happy and to make sure that we are spreading seeds of love. For as these little flowers here fall, you can see the flames. And when you look at these flames, you must be mindful that what you are portraying, what you are sending out in the world, is coming back. And we are reminded of that by the ripples that are here in the cosmos, going out far and wide. And it is all about love. So as we focus on love, more love shall we receive. And in a world that can be sometimes angry and dark, when we focus upon the love and the love expands, then we are all the better for it. So if you are looking for perhaps a little insight or just a little fun or perhaps a spot of tea, you can come see us here in the lovely village of Pawtuxet and see what Spirit has in store for you. On that note, be well and be blessed. I am Esmeralda from the West, and it has been an absolute pleasure talking to you on this fine day. Be well.